Okay, let me give me some pictures here of my green screen. Some of y'all don't like looking at green, so let me get some pictures here. How's everybody doing today? Thanks for stopping by to the Soul Food Channel. I just did a live where I was telling you to keep your vibration high, and I listened to a few tubes about the reporting, and I haven't seen so much ignorance, lack of knowledge in a long while. People who I actually used to watch. I say I used to watch because now I know their limited knowledge. I'm not going to be watching that much of them anymore. I might pass by them, but I'm not going to take any stock in what they say because I know their limited knowledge. Greetings, everyone. This is Young Blood. And I'm gonna have to change my name again because the name Youngblood says more to who I am. Because everybody want to call me OG or old school. Forget that old stuff. I'm Youngblood. Abracadabra. So it be spoken, so it be said, so it be done. Now they say they say this place needs to have a democratic government. Okay, you go back to 1951. Uh, the president is a democratic elected president. His name was Muhammad. It was a democracy. Iran was a democratic democracy. The people had a democracy. And the West wanted the oil. They wanted the oil. The president says, no, this oil is for the people. Go back and do your research. He said the oil is for the people. This is President Muhammad back in the 1950s. So what happened is that the Western powers with the CIA, it was the CIA of British and US, they took him out and put in this king. Yeah, they put a king in a monarchy because they want him to dictate to the people. They installed a monarchy in 1953 in Iran. They installed a monarchy, a dictatorship. So the people did that for a couple of decades, about 25 years, and say, hey, enough of this. That's when the people overthrew the Shah because they was very oppressive against the people. The people did that. There was a revolution among the people that was forced on them by the West. You forced those people to become revolutionaries because you took out their democratically elected president and installed a Shah or a king. The West did that. So when they kicked them out in the 79, That's when they had the Islamic Revolution. They said this is going to be a government based on Islamic law. So that can never happen again. We're not going to be in your political system where you can just come in here and overthrow us like that. So they returned back to their ancient practices because before World War One, all of these countries was independent. They became dependencies after the war, and their way of life was taken away from them. Now I want you to fact check everything I'm saying, because I'm not. I am a historian, but I'm a historian for me. I'm not a historian for you because I don't know your level of knowledge. This not going to make sense to you if you don't know your history. But I got to report on this because nobody's telling you this. The revolution was in 79 when they got the hostages back. Oh, by the way, that is something that Jesse Jackson did. Did you know that? Yeah. He got the black hostages out. They didn't tell you that, did they? He couldn't get all the hostages out. Jesse Jackson got the black hostages out, so-called black. They kept the rest of them. The Iranian people said, well, look, y'all people, you really didn't have nothing to do with this. You just here because you got to work. So we're not going to hold you responsible. So they let the black people go. Jesse Jackson did that. They kept everybody else until Reagan got in office, and they let them go because Reagan was they're cowboys. He's threatening to bomb them. The point being made is that they was forced to become a Shia religious republic because what has happened to them in the past by the West. Democracy didn't work for them because America wanted the oil, and the President Muhammad said, "No, this is our oil for the people," and they took him. They just took him out, infiltrated the country, and took him out. And the youth rebelled 25 years later. That's where you had this Islamic Republic. So the call on the people to rebel against their revolution, I don't believe that's happening. I think this is the same lie y'all told on Iraq. The same playbook saying, oh, he's putting poison gas in his own people. Now this storyline, you say, oh, they're killing their own people. You can't prove that it's true, and it's gonna be revealed that that's a lie. It's still about the oil. It's always been about the oil. Because there's a people who don't have any land of their own. If you call Europe, they don't have no resources there. So they got to live off of other people, resources. So them, this is survival. It's not, hey, we're trying to survive here. They don't see nothing wrong with taking people out to get their oil. So when you hear these commentators, and I expect to see this on mass media, but I didn't expect to see this type of news on the internet. People who I thought knew better, they don't know the history. You really believe they're killing thousands of people and the people can do nothing about it? Do you really believe that? Or would a better story be they want the oil? You be the judge. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do your own research.